catching my breath, letting it go, turning my cheek for the sake of the show. Now that you know this is my life, I won't be told what's supposed to be right. Catch my breath, no one can hold me back.
Hey guys! We're doing our first video in our back to school series.
Today we're going to share with you 16 things that you should expect in college, according to us.
Yes.
So.
Number 1, nothing. Don't expect your teacher to be nice to you. Don't expect everybody to like you and whatnot. You know, just go in there and expect nothing.
And be you.
Exactly.
And when you're you, you get nothing. I'm just kidding. But really, don't expect anything special when you're going to college.
Don't expect it to be easy because that sets you up for failure.
Okay, the second thing to expect is, if your school qualifies, is a lot of people. Our school has about 30,000 kids, and that's not that many compared to some other schools, but that is quite a few people on one campus. So expect a lot of people, crowds, annoying people, craziness,
Yes.
all different types of people.
Number 3 is homework. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but I wasn't aware of how much homework there would be going into this, and there's going to be a lot.
A lot.
Especially in math.
Or science. Trust me.
Yes.
Number 4, if you have something important to do, don't expect to get it done quickly, because with our campus, if you're trying to print something, that's not going to happen very quick. If you're trying to get lunch, that's not going to happen very quickly. If you're trying to cross the street, that's not going to happen very quickly, because none of the cars care that you are trying to cross the street.
No.
So just try to be early, because if you try to go during peak times, obviously it's going to be busy. But it's always going to take so long to just do something simple.
Long. So very long. Number 5 is nicer teachers. I know I said don't expect nice teachers, but compared to high school, a lot of the teachers are more laid back, and you actually get a chance to know these teachers, especially out of class with office hours and whatnot, which is something you should really try to do.
Yeah.
If your teachers know you, then class will be so much easier and a lot more fun.
The next thing, this goes along with a lot of people thing. Expect rude people. There are tons of rude people on campus. Doesn't matter if it's teachers, faculty, students. Some people who aren't even going to school, they're just downtown.
Family.
They're so rude. I don't know why.
Number 7 is group work. A lot of teachers require it. I'm not a fan of it. I hate it so much because every single time I've ever had to work in a group, somebody has always slacked off and I've taken up their part. And when the teacher says there's no way out of it, there usually isn't a way out of it.
You're fucked.
Yeah, it's horrible. Sometimes you'll get these really nice people who actually care, but not often. No. They hate it just as much as you do, so you got something in common.
Number 8, expect extensive work in and out of the classroom. Some classes will be an easy A, but a lot of classes, once you get higher up towards your major, like science classes or math classes, or really any class geared towards your major, is going to be hard. It's going to require a lot of work in class, a lot of challenging work, and then when you get home, you have to do 2 to 3 more hours of even harder work. So just expect a lot of work in and out of class. It's definitely something you can't slack off on.
What did they say? Our math teacher said, you should do 4 hours for every credit hour.
I think it was 3 hours.
3 hours? 3 hours for every credit hour of the class of homework.
So if you have a 3 credit hour class...
That's 9 hours of
a
work.
week. A week, not a day. A week.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Alright, number 9. Bad drivers. If you go to a commuter college like us, then you know what I'm talking about. Like we said before, there are rude people, and they don't care. And bad drivers do not care. You have to watch where you're going because it can end badly for you. or you could get saved at the very last second.
I almost got hit by a car. So yeah, bad drivers. They're everywhere though.
They really
not
are.
even just at community colleges, but they're just everywhere.
And it's not necessarily that they're rude. It's sometimes they're not even paying attention. Like, oh, I didn't notice I had that red light.
Number 10. In one of your classes, or maybe every one of your classes, always expect that one person that's going to leave early. No! There's always someone who's going to walk out in the middle of class, or like 20 minutes into class, or 5 minutes left. They just want to get out of there early. They don't want to leave with the rest of class. I don't know why, but it's so annoying when you're sitting there, if you're concentrating and someone's
It's
like,
distracting.
oh, I'm thinking I'm going to pack up and zip everything and time to go, okay.
Yeah, and it's
Or-
tempting too. You
'Cause
see other
you're
people
like,
doing it, and you're just like, take me with you.
You're about to have freedom. So, always expect someone to leave early.
Definitely. Number 11. Expect someone to have an opinion. There is a preacher or a pastor at our school who constantly throws off all these stupid remarks about women and how they're a bunch of whores, or how you're going to hell for being gay or masturbating. And these are all things he has said.
Yeah.
He called the basketball team at our school a bunch
Lesbians.
of, he called them lesbians and dykes and
Yep.
stuff. And it's actually kind of interesting to watch and listen, but, don't let it get to you, because it doesn't matter.
He's standing on a college campus yelling at people.
Hmm.
And I don't think he's getting paid for it. Number 12. Expect everything when you go to college. Now, you guys are probably thinking, what the hell are you telling me? You're telling me to expect nothing, and then you're telling me to expect everything. Because it's true. There are those teachers who will give you lots of extensions. They will cut you some slack. They will be super nice to you. There's those people who are super nice and will help you out.
Hold the door
And,
open for you.
yeah, or, oh, hey, you need a quarter for the vending machine here. There are those people out there. You just have to know when you're around them.
Number 13 is all-nighters. Lo and I have spent many nights staying up past that time we said we wanted to get to sleep, doing our work for math, because we slacked and we were like, we can get it done then. It's better then. It's not.
No.
Do your work wisely. That way you don't have to stay up all night. But good luck. because
All-nighters exist.
They do.
Don't think that they are something that is made up, and don't think that people
If
don't
you
run
wanna
off
pass,
energy drinks.
If you want to pass, you'll have spent a few nights doing homework. when
Yeah.
You should sleep.
Number 14. Expect expensive textbooks. I just went and bought
What was it?
2 textbooks and a workbook, and it cost $270, and I still have 3 more textbooks to go buy. Probably going to be about $300 more, $300 to $400 more.
Yeah.
And
I still have to get 5.
Yeah.
Or 6.
these aren't even expensive textbooks. These
It's
are,
the fact that there's so many.
these are pretty basic textbooks, and it's costing me $600. So expect that. Start saving now. Start saving.
Number 15. Expect to be challenged. I know she mentioned earlier that, you'll take some easy A classes, but even those classes will, require you to think once in a while. We took classical mythology, and that class was so easy. But on the final, it got tricky. It got really tricky with the essays and whatnot. You have to think, and you have to expect that. It's going to happen.
And last but not least on our list of things to expect in college, expect to try new things. Expect to try new classes, new foods, new social experiments, social interactions.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything's going to be new. You're going to make new friends if you don't have, John's not a new friend, but you're going to expect new friends if you don't have the luxury of going to a school where your friends are going. New classes, obviously. If you have to do study groups or something and you've never had to form your own study group, a lot of people haven't had to because they've been in high school where they know everyone, so you're not really forming a study group, you're just hanging out with people you know. So just expect to try everything. And I recommend you probably do try everything.
Me too. That's it for this video. Check in next week for another installment in our back to school series.
Bye.
Bye.